Hello, this is Cindy from Canine Goddess Professional Training, and today I have brought Poppy. She is a coonhound mix, and we are going to show you how to get a big dog to the vet that has fear issues. Now, same thing, she has sort of that underlying fear mentality, not to the point that she will bite, but she freezes. I've worked with her a lot. Now I've had her for over a year, so she trusts me. So I want to, I don't know how well this will go as we start to work, but I want to point out a few things that a lot of the dogs do. I told you in the last video how I use a backpack. So I put the backpack on her. Mind you, it's empty, but I put it on her so she could see that, we're doing something different. And I'm going to start walking her back and forth here, okay? And we'll see how, if she closes the mouth or not. She's very relaxed right now. So as we start to work, maybe she'll, close that mouth and you'll see her relax as she opens the mouth. That's one of the main things that I look for when I'm working with the dogs. When they are scared, they close. They clench the jaw, closed. The whole body is tense. They stiffen the head up. And so I wait for them to stop breathing through the mouth. They open the jaw and stop breathing through the mouth. Then I know they're in a more relaxed state mentally. When that mouth is closed, they're getting ready to bite. Like, they are ready. So that's what I don't want. I don't want to be touching the dog and handling them when they're getting, in that mindset. So I'm gonna walk her back and forth here. We'll see how she does. She may be completely relaxed. I'm still gonna go through the motions and explain to you what I'm doing, okay? Like you saw with little BB, how I walk them, I'm touching the back end, how I lift them a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing with her, and we'll see, because she's never been handled that way, so we'll see how she does. If that makes her tense up and get nervous, you'll see, firsthand how they react. And again, you've got to keep practicing this before you get to the vet. This is stuff that you want to work on. That way, when you're there and you start doing this in the parking lot, the dog will come around that much faster. It's not just, all of a sudden you're doing this and now they're going to react. So you start going through these motions ahead of time. Okay, so here we go. Let's get ready. We've got our slip lead on. Here we go, big girl. Yes. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Yep. Ready? So you can see the backpack here. Now, let's move you back. Okay, so I'm just going to walk her a little bit. Here we go. So her mouth is open. There we go. That's better. Ready? Right here. So we're going nice and slow like I normally would. Very good, girl. So you see the mouth is open. Very good, girl. Remember, you hold that hand right close to the top of this head, and then you start touching the back end. You see how her mouth is still open. She's doing well. Good girls. Yes, very good girls. And off we go. Good girl. Okay. I'm gonna move you through. You can see how she's walking. You see where my hand is, right there. Okay, you've got to keep it close. Now, let's move over here. Okay, so you can see right here, my hand is right here. I'm at the back end here. You see how that mouth is closed? Very good. So you just touch, you see the tail's not moving. Good girls. So you're just kind of desensitizing until she opens up that mouth, okay? And she's like, wait a minute, what are we doing? Good girl, you're fine. There she is, that's my big girl. And then up right there, very good. So I didn't lift her all the way, just a little bit of pressure, and then we move on. Good girl. So we just gotta change it up a little bit right here. Hold it, yay. Good girl. So she's closing that mouth again. Remember, you hold the head away from you. So if she tries to turn and bite, she can't. She can't get to you, okay? That's the key. You can hold it up and away as you come down. Woo! Good girls! Yay! Good girls! Very good girl. Yes, ma'am. Good girl. Let's try this way again. Good girl. Good girl. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. And we're going to turn this way. Very good. Wait right there. Good girls. Good girls. Whoops. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. And go back around. You do it very quick. It's not something you have to keep, sit there for 10 minutes with her up in the ear. So right here, you see I got to pull away because she wants to look. She wants to see what's going on. And then I lift. Woo, much better. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Right here. See if you guys can see that. Very good girl. So I got to hold her away because she wants to look at me. Good girl. Yes. She's kind of like, what in the world? So there you go. See how she sits down because she wants to protect her back end. She doesn't understand what we're doing, and that's fine. That's acceptable. But I have to hold that head away so that she doesn't, try to bite or, get too freaked out. Let's go. Keep it nice and short. Good girl. Ready, right here? Yes. Right there. Very good girl. See how she's got that mouth closed? She's like, what are we doing? So this is where you gotta come. There you go. That's my good girl. Now she's gonna try to look. Good girl. And up we go. Good girl. Yes. So she's confused. She doesn't quite get it, but she knows that nothing bad is happening. That's why you do this. You're building trust with the dog that nothing bad's gonna happen, okay? And remember now, as she's up in the ear, woo, good girl, woohoo! That was a little bit longer. Yes, good girl, you did it, huh? Yes, you did. And so when you have her at the vet's office and you're doing that lifting thing, that's when you have the doctor come around and give the shots. When the butt is in the ear, okay? Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to take my watch off. Good girl, because I don't want that rubbing on her. I had my watch on, and I'm afraid that by touching underneath it's hurting, or, it could cause pressure, and I don't want that. Good girl. Good girls. And off to the side. Yes, ma'am. Good girls. So you see that mouth closes right there. Woo! We got it. Good girl. You did it. Good girl. Always make it positive. Again, she doesn't understand it, but the fact that I'm being so positive and happy like it's a game, that helps her. Yes, good girls. Good girls. Good girls. Ready, stop, hold it up, away, right there, lift, there you go, good girl, yes, very good girl. So that was much longer, very good girl, much longer, good girl, baby, good girl, I know. Ready, we'll come this way, okay, up and away, there we go. So she tries to look, I go up. Good girls, good girl, yes, good girl, woo! All done, okay, all done, woo! Good girl, yeah, that was fun, yes. So that's how you do it. Good girl, yes, very nice. But that's the process you want to go through when you're getting ready to take them to the vet. And then when you're at the vet's office, again, you lift that hind leg. That's when you have the people, whoever it is, vet tech, the vet, then you have them come around, give the shot, put the dog down, walk them around that little table again, just, get a couple of steps, do it again so then they can do the blood work. I don't want to hold them there for 10 minutes. For one, it's exhausting for me. but also for the dog. I need to keep the brain moving. When they're in there and she's, you saw her close that mouth, that's when they're getting nervous. They're getting, fearful, and they're freezing in that fearful state. I don't want that. I want to keep that brain moving. I want them to know they're safe. Yes, we're going through the silly exercise, but you're safe. Nothing bad's going to happen. And then because, they're so focused on you lifting them off the ground, they're not focused on getting the actual shot. So practically they don't even feel it. And then, you put them down, you do a couple more turns, you come back, you do it again, and they're ready to, get the blood work. That way it's quick, it's simple, you should be out of there in 10 minutes. No, they're probably not going to come over and examine the ears, although I've had them do it. And the dog tolerated it because at that point he was like, whatever, So they have done it, but I don't expect them to be able to. My main thing when I have a fearful dog who has already, threatened to bite at the vet techs or whatnot, my main thing is getting them the shots and the blood work. Like, let's get the big stuff done. Let's not worry about the other stuff. I have had a dog that I had to get x-rays for, and they did a mobile x-ray, a portable x-ray machine, and I did the same thing in the sense that I walked her on the slip leash, held her head forward. They came over, they did the x-ray, held the machine, and all I did was have her looking forward. I didn't let her look back at the vet with the portable x-ray machine. That way she didn't get freaked out. She was just standing there, and nothing was really messing with her. So I've had to do that as well. So there's always possibilities. It's a matter of working this in a way that doesn't exasperate the dog. We don't want to overstress them. So, you see what I did with her, being very quick, very simple, not even picking her up. And then at the end, I'm holding her up there for a few seconds. And each time you hold them a little bit longer. So that way they just kind of relax their weight. That's what I want. Just relax your weight. I got you. Nothing bad's coming. All right. And I hope this helps you guys. And if you have any questions, you can just leave them right down in the comments, and I will absolutely respond. You have a great day.